Aquarius.
Hello Aquarius and happy birthday. This is your February forecast for 2013 and we are just starting out with an incredible month for you Aquarians. There's so much going on. There's this whole little stellium, planets moving together here through your sign and will by the end of the month have moved into Pisces. But the beginning of this month here, you still have a lot of what's been going on in January. They've been moving through your 12th house into your first house here of personality, persona, your rising sign. This is how you project yourself out towards the world. And that tells me that a lot of you Aquarians have been working on certain things behind the veils for a while, while everything was in your 12th house. Kind of like just wrapping up these concepts or projects that you've been working on and been holding your time until the big revelation of it would come forward to the rest of the world. You also have a new moon in your first house of personality. It's also your rising sign. So any intentions here will definitely be planting seeds for not just what you're going to be reaping and harvesting this month, but also setting the tone for the rest of the year as far as how to project yourself to the world, okay? These new moons only come around once a year to every single aspect or area. So this moon is about you, how you relate outwardly, how you feel about yourself, what you want to renew about yourself, your new image, for example. So right now, this month is whatever you do here is going to color you later on as well. Very important time here on the new moon. Now, let's go back to the little stellium here of planets. They are transiting your first house, moving into your second house of income. So you're going to see now that things are coming together for you for what you've been working on, what you've been believing in. Some of it you might have shared with others. And then there might have been things that you've been holding close to heart. And that's smart until it's time to reveal. Just so you don't pick up on other people's negative attitudes or their own limited beliefs or whatnot. And I think a lot of Aquarians are very capable of seeing and recognizing that. And, you know, before something is to birth, it is smart to keep things here. Anyhow, let's start off the top of the month, the 4th. Neptune and Mars doing the dance. So this is really tying in with dreams, visions, these goals that you've been foreseeing. Now you'll see this energy come together, kick into action. And also on a romantic level, some of you female Aquarians will feel that your significant other or a partner, or even if you should meet somebody new here on this day, he is going to be very lovey and romantic. It's that Neptunian quality of someone knowing how to be sensitive to you and your needs. Read your needs. So, nice. And then just followed here on the next day, Mercury is going into Pisces, which is communication. Mercury rules all of those things, but now it's going to be in a Piscean taste, which again is ruled by Neptune. So more Neptune. And just watch how this is going to unravel. Tons of Neptunian energy here in February. What that means for you is that you might see how you may communicate a little bit more sensitively. You might be more sensitive and picking up on other people this month. You know, telepathy and such. You might be receiving these signals, and I want you to trust them though, because the more you do, the more you will develop this quality within yourself. Now, on the 5th and 6th, we got a big surprise day. It is Venus and Uranus, which really brings things out of the blue, like lightning bolt, speed, unexpected, and maybe from areas you hadn't expected it. And Venus rules gifts, money, beauty, all of those things that we appreciate. Uranus brings it from this surprising angle. So, well, some of you have birthdays, of course, it's your birthday month, so it might be tied in for you as far as a birthday gift. But then again, this is a transit that goes for everybody in the zodiac. We're all going to have that aspect. And then we have Mercury conjuncting Neptune, which will make it even, it's like a double whammy, because one, it's moving into Pisces, which is Neptune rule. Now it's going to be transiting on top of Neptune. So let me tell you though, if you get any hunches, ideas, inspirations, think about Neptune always being your inspirational source, your higher self, or your guides speaking to you, flashing thoughts in full downloads. This is the time to write a journal, you know, because you might be receiving so many ideas and concepts by the speed of light that by tomorrow it's already gone again, replaced with new ones. And many of these thoughts may be very productive at a later point, even if you can't act on them right away. So write them down, be smart. And then we have another surprise. It is Venus and Jupiter trine. Beautiful angle. Venus once again rules money and gifts and beautiful items and the things that we cherish. Now, when tying into Jupiter in this beautiful angle, remember Jupiter does everything big, and it's the planet of abundance. So either big love here coming in on the 5th, 6th, or big money coming in. Could be big contracts or whatever it is. If you're buying something, it will be great quality, and it's something that will hold its value in the future as well. Now let's take a little look at where these surprises can come from. Your Jupiter is currently in the 5th house, so that is love and relationships and true love. So you might be getting this from your significant other. It is also projects, creative projects. There might be something coming in for you, especially because Venus is there bordering just upon wanting to get into your 2nd house of income, but it's still in the 1st. So between the 5th and the 1st, a little bit later in the month, it will still be aspecting, but then it's coming into your money house. So it could be both. Now, a little challenge on the 10th. Venus and Saturn are not too happy with one another. You might feel something is restricting you, blocking you, or where something is said, and this is coming from the area of the career house. But don't let it frazzle you too much. Why? Because it's going to be cleared up already the following day. Okay, so if there's anything that is leaving you up in the air that has opened a can of worms, do not be afraid to address it, because the next day you have a powerhouse of Pluto coming into you with communication that will allow you to kind of like just with a laser beam cut into the meat of whatever that situation was on the 10th. Then we have other fantastic aspects here. Mid-month, it is Mars, Saturn, and Pluto. 3 very dynamic forces to be reckoned with. You're going to embody these energies. You're going to bring them up and out. Mars is direction and goals. It's your passion in that direction of what you want to achieve. Saturn comes in, gives it grounding, structure, discipline. And then Pluto coming in with the most potent energy of all, with the power of transformation. So whatever you've been working on, this crest of peeking through, finally watch for the 15th and see how Pluto's going to really open up the dial here and start bringing magic into whatever it is you're working on. And for you, Aquarians, I feel it has to do with your career. It has to do with what you've been trying to accomplish over the last, probably say 6 years. Slowly, but no, a little bit more, say 7 years, and then you can add in a total of 14 for those of you who are a little older. But yes, this is your time to shine, and whatever you need to do, get it done now, because why? Saturn is going to go retrograde, it's going to sleep, it's going to take a hiatus, and won't be on your side for several months. And Saturn is what we need to master what we're working on. And it's also especially for you in the career house, and it rules the career house. So this means you need to have all the higher ups with you, all the seniors to be on your side. So if you have to push a concept or a presentation and it's later in the month, try to speed it up to no later than the 15th. Then we have the Sun is moving into Pisces, more Neptune. So once again, once all this big energy has moved out, now it's time to kind of move in. Okay, you've been expending a lot of energy. So it's time to move in, resonate, listen to some great music, find your zen, because you're going to need it. And Mercury is going to go retrograde on the 24th. So get any documents and papers signed, just so they don't go haywire or go missing and then having to be redone later on. And then we have Venus moving into Pisces, more Neptune. So I said it's going to be a very romantic month, even though you have had a very strong career month as well. And it's time to adjust and attune to those other strands of spherical music within, with your other, to really join together and feel that partner. That's what Neptune does. We're not talking the physical five sense feeling, but feel your partner from here and open yourself for your partner so your partner can come in. So you have this soul merging and soul blending. And especially on the 28th, when Venus is going to do the dance with Neptune, it is definitely time for merging on all levels. Very romantic. Set that date off on your calendar to private time. And then I just want to wrap it up and wish you the best. You have a great, very unique birthday month this year, Aquarians. So also listen to your moon sign if you know it, and your rising sign. Why? Because it's going to give you a little bit more insight on the scope where it will be triggering you and touching you differently. So be sure to subscribe to get your monthly scopes, and I will see you soon.